Hello guys, today we're ranking all of the Nintendo consoles that have ever released. Of course, none of the extremely obscure consoles we don't have that I have never, from the old days like the Pong clone Nintendo consoles that Nintendo made a long time ago. Those are not on the list because not many people are going to remember them outside of Japan. But yep, today we'll be going over the Nintendo console tier list. This list will be controversial because it is my opinion. And sometimes my opinions are considered controversial, i.e. Since giving Mario Galaxy D tier among Mario games, or i.e. saying Undertale is a bad game, or saying Monica is worse than Abby, or saying Icy's Prison Course is a good movie. That's a controversial opinion. Yeah, those are controversial opinions. So of course, because it's my opinion, you should respect it and put your own opinions down in the comments. I would love to hear your opinions, and I will feel free to disagree with you if your opinion is different than mine. So the first console is the Super Nintendo, not the NES. Super Nintendo has some pretty decent games, but it does have one of the most overrated games of all time, Earthbound, but it does have many good games. So there's Super Mario World. I haven't played through a Metroid, Zelda, I forgot what it's called. Link to the Past, I think it was called. I don't know if that's the 3DS. The 3DS version was called A Link Between Worlds. Yeah, Link to the Past is the Super Nintendo one. Yeah, ATO. It's not the best Nintendo console. It doesn't have. It has some good games, but also has Earthbound. Well, Earthbound's an okay game, but it's probably the most overrated RPG since besides Undertale. Next is the Switch, of course. The Switch is not S tier because it has no Pikmin games. You know, it has a Pikmin game coming, but there's no a new Mario Kart, where's a new Pikmin. It's lacking those two features. The Wii U, well, all the uniqueness of the Wii U has been squeezed out, so it's B tier. Really a C tier console, because all the best games on the Wii U are now on the Switch, so what is the point of having a Wii U? I still have a Wii U, but I never use it, because all of its best games either were ported or got better sequels on the Switch. So yeah, Virtual Boy, that's an F tier. There is no saying that Virtual Boy is F tier. Next is the Wii. Yeah, this is the controversial thing. The Wii is D tier. The Wii is my least favorite Nintendo console. It is not the Virtual Boy. The Wii, I hated playing the Wii. The only games I liked on the Wii was Mario Kart Wii, Pikmin 2 for the Wii, and Mario Collection, that was a game on the Wii. There was also Smash Bros, which were the only games on the Wii I liked. The Wii was known for some of my least favorite games, such as Wii Fit. Oh yes, that game. Also, we had such amazing games. Also, the tank game in Wii Play was pretty fun, but every game had these motion controls. For example, Mario Galaxy. I really wanted to like Mario Galaxy. I did. But the fact that you had to move your hand around and that stuff and flail around dust to do stuff, it's just not my thing. Next, we're at the 3DS. The 3DS is not as good as the DS because the DS had much more of my childhood games, but the 3DS does have Tamagotchi Life Swords A tier. It does have that amazing game. The Game Boy Advance really only had Pokemon, and that's really it. It also had Kirby and the Amazing Mirror and the other Kirby game, but that's really all it had. And next is the Game Boy. Game Boy is an old console, but I don't really remember playing the Game Boy that much other than Pokemon, so it's BTL. DS, of course, the DS is a classic. It had the best Pokemon games. It has New Super Mario Bros. DS. It has Mario 64 DS, which means you can play Mario 64 on the go. Which until the Mario Collection is real or not, it was the only way you can play Mario on the go. Oh wait, that's the Game Boy Color. Yeah, Game Boy and Game Boy Color. BTO. That was the only way you can play these types of games on the go. You can play Pokemon. You can play there's a lot of amazing games at the DS. Kirby Squeak Squad, Mario Party DS, and of course one of my favorite game, Pokemon Explorers of Sky. Far easily the greatest game. Yes, it's better than Ocarina of Time. Explorers of Sky is better than Ocarina of Time. That's my opinion. Because Explorers of Sky is probably easily the best It's probably definitely better than Pokemon Sword and Shield. But yeah, easily the best Pokemon game ever made. So yeah, next to the GameCube, of course. The GameCube also had a lot of my favorite games from my childhood. You had Pikmin 2. You had Mario Party. Especially the one with the boulder. You had CB Robo. You had all the Mario sports games. You had Mario Sunshine. You had all these amazing games and a lot of third-party games as well. and I don't play the GameCube anymore, but all of those amazing memories from all those games at the GameCube put it at S tier. The NES, of course, brought the gaming industry back, made a lot of games that franchises that still are around today, and because of the NES's contributions to it, even though with like Mario, 60 Mario 1 and stuff, yeah, the NES really Sega's fit. If the NES didn't exist, none of these other consoles would exist. Same thing with the game N64. Yeah, the N64 is the precursor to the GameCube. The N64, the GameCube games of the like Melee. Yes, Smash 64 was made, Mario 64, and all those classic games on the N64. A lot of games on the N64 revolutionized gaming. Whether you say Ocarina of Time is the best Zelda game or not, you'll probably have an argument against people who like Breath of the Wild better, or like Wind Waker better, or like Twilight Princess better. But again, the GameCube version of Twilight Princess is better than the Wii version, because the Wii version has motion controls and the GameCube version does not have motion controls. And even the Wii U version is better than it is better because it has HD graphics. But yep, that is the Nintendo console TOS, and also the Wii U is better than the Wii because it does have Pikmin 3, and Pikmin 3 does save the Wii U, and Mario Maker does save the Wii U from being detailed along with the Wii. Those games and Splatoon, those three games kind of saved the Wii U from being detailed, really, because those games are so fun and so interesting, especially Pikmin 3 and Mario Maker and Splatoon. Very fun games, and yes, there you go, that is the tier list of games on the consoles, and yeah, there you go, that is the very big tier list, and yeah, actually the Game Boy should be A tier because it's the first handheld console of all time. Even though I don't remember much of the games besides Pokemon, it still revolutionized game consoles as well, being the first real handheld console. Not you, Sega. Not you, Sega. It's Game Boy. So yep, that's basically it. Goodbye. Oh yeah, there's also many other good GameCube games. There's Melee, there's Animal Crossing, there's just so many amazing games on the console. Oh, I'm still talking? Oh, sorry.